Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you're having a good morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you're watching this video. Now, I was actually watching my boy Archives, right? And he was going over the tier list that the 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross Wiki actually made. So, huge shout out to the 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross Wiki. I don't really think that people, use the Wiki as much as, they should. This wiki is actually very, very well made. I'm about to do a little promotion here in the beginning, but it is actually very well made. It has, popular hero guides, featured guides for beginners, intermediate players, and advanced players. It has new heroes featured events. It has most popular game guides. They update it frequently. So it is very, very good. It even has community partners. So if you're looking for, something other than, the Grand Cross database, this wiki is actually very, very good. So again, huge shout outs to the people who made this. Very, very good work. But yeah, let's go over the tier list that is, that they made. And this has been updated as of April 13th. So it's very recent. Very, very recent. Now, yeah, I don't know if I would necessarily agree with all of this, right? Just to start off. So SS class, best heroes in the game. All right. Okay, I will agree with Elizabeth and Escanor, right? They are pretty much two of the best heroes in the game. Even Green Gother, right? Green Gother. Red Gother, I might have to put him in S class. Now, before you guys boo me in the comments, I just have to say, Red Gother isn't, what he once was, because he doesn't give a good attack boost like the green one does. His attack ceiling is still perfect, right? Perfectly good. His rank up is good as well. These two are very similar units. It's just this one is better because he gives attack related stats boost. I would put him in S class, right? Heroes that excel in multiple general content. I would actually move him down to S class. Same thing with assault mode, actually. I don't know if I would put him in SS because they have best heroes in the game. I don't think I would actually put him in best heroes in the game. I think, again, I'd put him in S class, heroes that excel in multiple general content. I think that's where I would put assault mode, just because you do need to run demons or commandments with him. It's not like you can freely use him in PvE content with anybody. You do need to use him with demons or commandments for his passive to actually proc. So keep that in mind. Now we got Lost Vein. Lost Vein, I would put in S class too, because if you're gonna say, right, best heroes in the game, then they need to be very, very good and useful in basically any way possible. Now Lost Vein, he is S class, right? He does excel in multiple general areas in content, but he lacks in stages that are crit resistant. First off, he lacks in stages that are blue units and do really, really good damage. He is primarily just a crit based unit. He really is. So I would also move him down to S class. So right then and there, you got these three. That's only the best heroes in the game. Merlin, same thing. I'd move down to, actually Merlin. All right, I keep Merlin S class. I was actually, yeah, S class. Merlin's S class. Yeah, she's S class, definitely. She's a good unit, very good unit. It's just, you honestly won't be running her in a lot of PvE content, just because it's why? Why did you run Merlin over Green Gother? You know what I'm saying? Why would you run Merlin over Green Gother? You can't use both of them on the same team. So it's not like you're gonna say, oh, but you can just use both of them on the same team. No, you can't, right? So really support, utility and support in basically every single PvE content besides color restrictive or character restrictive content, right? You're gonna use Green Gother. That's just how it is. Now, Sario, I will actually keep him in SS class. Now, I know, what? You're going to keep Sario here, but not Lost Vein? Why? Sario is literally God. Like, Sario is pretty much the best red DPS unit in the game. Sorry if that offends you, but he literally is the best red DPS unit in the game until he gets replaced. Lost Vein's good, but he has to be hit. He literally has to get crit, and you know, if they make content even harder, him getting crit is gonna cause like just massive problems for him. Sario can just straight out of the gate just be like, yeah, I'm gonna crit, and there's nothing you can do about it. There's literally nothing you can do about it. So sorry. That's just how it is. Tarmiao, I will actually have to move him down. I will move him down to S. I will. He's very, very good. Very good. Top tier character in the game. But I wouldn't call him like the best hero in the game. Like, I wouldn't call him the best unit in the game. Like, no, absolute, like, no. I wouldn't put him in that tier. I'd put him in S tier. He's very, very good. He's a very good defensive unit. However, he does take double the damage when you put up his shield. If someone removes stances, he's done. If, you know, if they can't have their ult gauge removed, then yeah. Like, he's very good though. He's still very, very good. Again, them being an S isn't a bad thing. It isn't. And Zelda's the same thing. S. Like, S. So pretty much only these 4 I would consider being an SS class. If you're gonna say best units in the game, then yeah, these 4 are hands down the best units in the game because they're used everywhere. They're literally used everywhere. So, yeah, there you go. Now, S class. S class is pretty, I would say it's pretty decent because you got Dereyere, I would say yes. Escanor, I would say, I would honestly say he's fine, but if you want to move him down to A class, I could see it. I actually could see him being moved down like to A class, right? I could see it. Estarossa, I think he's fine where he's at. Pretty good. Demon Hendrickson. This is where I have a problem, right? Demon Hendrickson should be in B class. Most definitely. Like, because if you're going to say B class is, you know, units with the niche purpose or used as a sub, then definitely Hendrickson. Definitely. Most definitely Hendrickson. Besides him, like, debuffing, he doesn't do anything, and his passive's good for units that, you know, have debuff cards, but otherwise it's not. So I would definitely take him out of S class. Blue King. Yeah, I guess you could keep him here, but if you wanted to put him in A, I could see it. I will leave Festival King in S class. I'm not gonna say he's like the best, like, you know, one of the best heroes in the game. Well, I mean, he is, but we're going off of their tier list, right? We're just going off of their tier list. So, you know, best heroes in the game, I would keep him right here. He's very, very good, but in certain areas of content, you're just not going to use him. Plus, many people don't use him, but he's still good. He's still very, very good. Kyo. Man, I would say he's actually A class. I would move him down to A. I actually would move Kyo down to A. I just feel like he's just... Yeah, I just feel like he's A class. I feel like he is. Blue Lilia. Blue Lilia is definitely probably A as well. I don't think she's S class anymore. I think she's A class. See, Ludociel. Ludociel's A. Yeah, Ludociel's A, because he really only excels in PvP. And with Super Awakening 5 coming out, there's still like, what, 17, 18 other units that are higher in CC than he is. So I would say he's A class. He's definitely A class, right? So yeah, these 3 undeniably A class units. Blue Demon Melee. Yeah, I would say he's A class. I would say he's A class now. In terms of farming, that's really all he's used for. To be honest, that's it. Farming in. He's a farming unit. But, yeah. That's it. Merlin? Come on now. Come on now. We really put in Merlin in S? Where she excels in multiple general areas of content? Where? She's really good as a sub. But to say she excels in multiple areas of content, that's a reach. I'm going to put her in B class. Literally just a subunit. That's it. Roxy? This is one I actually didn't really think about. Roxy. Green Roxy? You know what? I actually don't know. I want to say A class, actually. I want to move her down to A. I think I'll be comfortable moving her down to A class. I will be comfortable doing that. Same thing with Rugal. Although he's pretty good in PvP. So but I feel like if I'm moving Kyo down to A, I should definitely move Rugal down. But in terms of, like, just how the game is, I feel like Rugal actually is S. Like, if you use Rugal, right, just as him, not even with a Pierce team, he's not bad for a meta. He's not. He's really good, actually, I would say. I'll keep him in S class, but in the comments, I know I'm probably going to get bombarded with it, so let me know if you guys think he's A. Shin, probably A as well. I think I'd move him down to A. He's really only good for farming. I think he's a good unit, but nothing too spectacular. Green Valenti probably is S class. I think I would keep Green Valenti in S. I think I would. Now, moving down to A. Heroes that excel in at least one area of general content. Excuse me? So the first thing I'm looking at, literally the first thing I'm looking at is Green Arthur. Green Arthur is legit the best free-to-play unit in the game. His passive literally states that it can't be used in PvP or deathmatch. Everything else, it can be used in. I'm putting him in S. Green Arthur is definitely an S class. Most definitely a S class unit. Definitely. Blue Arthur, I would say he's A. I'm going to leave him in A. Same thing with Red Arthur. I'll leave him in A as well. Athena probably is a B class unit. Bon? Blue Nunchuck Bon A class? Excuse me? Wait, whoa. Look, I'm going to put him in B. I'm going to put him in B. I'm going to put him in Denzel! Denzel. Where? Oh, okay. Okay. Listen. I'm not... Alright, I'm just going to keep going. Derriere, I would put her in S class. I would actually put her in S class. I think she's a very underrated unit. I would put her in S class. I would put Green Fighter Deanne in S class as well. Right? I would put her there. Blue and Green Droll, probably put them in S class as well. I don't like how they stated this, by the way. Heroes that excel in multiple general content. I feel like this should be worded better. Because if you're just straight up looking at it, obviously, for example, Blue Bond is good at one area of content. But to put Blue Bond here, right? And then, for example, right? You put in Blue Bond up there. And then you're going to put, where is it? Like, you're going to put Hawk and Oslo in B. You're going to put Hawk and Oslo lower than Blue Nunchuck Bond. Yes, he excels in Blue Demon, but like, bruh, come on now. All right, I'm gonna sum this up for time's sake. I am, but it's just craziness, right? It actually is crazy because then you put Green Fraudrin in A class. I can't take, like, I can't. You can't put Green Fraudrin above Hoslo and Alk. You just can't. You really can't. Like, again, I'm just gonna, for time's sake, wrap this up. But it's like, come on, son. Come on. I'm just saying, the way this tier list is made, it should definitely be reworked. I'm not trying to come at, the people who made this lives. I'm just saying it should be made a little better. That's all. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, if I were to go over every single unit, this video would be like over 2 hours long. Like, I'm not even kidding. It would literally be over like 2 hours long. But I'm not, to wrap this up, I'm just gonna say I don't agree with this tier list. I don't. I really don't. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the video, guys. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree with this tier list. Do you guys think it was made well? Again, huge shout out to the Wiki. The Wiki, very, very good place. Very, very good, very, very good Wiki for Grand Cross fans if, you want to find out information and stuff like that. But, yeah, the tier list is just poorly, I think it's poorly made. I'm sorry to say, I think it is poorly made. But, yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Go ahead and leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I will see you all next time.